and a smile I ignored. Hat too big and jeans too torn. Should've known I was bound to be warned. He said, girl, you look like sin. I laughed and said, don't rope me in. But 5 shots later and a sideways grin, I was 2 step deep and falling in. He's got that cowboy side of crazy. Drives me wild, then acts all lazy. Spins me fast, then walks away. But somehow I beg him to stay. He's rough, he's sweet, he's never plain. Like a whiskey poured in summer rain. Lord help me, but I love it daily. That cowboy side of crazy. He don't text back, but shows it too. With a truck full of dogs and a case of brew. We fight like fire, kiss like storms. He's chaos wearing denim form. He's got that cowboy side of crazy. Drives me wild, then acts all lazy. Spins me fast, then walks away. But somehow I beg him to stay. He's rough, he's sweet, he's never plain. Like a whiskey poured in summer rain. Lord help me, but I love it daily. That cowboy side of crazy. Mama warned me, girl, steer clear. But I just grinned and shifted gear. 'Cause boring love just ain't my fate. I'll take the wild, I'll take the weight. Yeah, he's got that cowboy side of crazy. Half outlaw, half just maybe. Breaks the rules and breaks my plans, and holds me tight with calloused hands. He's sharp like spurs, smooth like sway. I can't quit him anyway. Call it dumb, call it bravery, I call it love. That cowboy side of crazy. More than a diamond ring. You danced like fire, I played it cool. We swayed around that barroom stool. By last call, you were in my arms, and I was hooked on your small town charm. But neon ain't just for nights. It glows in your eyes in morning light. It's coffee, steam, and tangled sheets. It's takeout boxes. Just for nights. You steal my hat, I burn the toast. But somehow, girl, I love you most. When you're singing off key in my truck, or yelling about socks I never pick up. You talk too loud, forget to shave, but you're the one I still wanna save. Even on days we fuss and fight, you're still my favorite neon light. Yeah, neon ain't just for nights. It's in the way you hold me tight. It's grocery runs and driving slow. It's dancing barefoot in the snow. We found love where the jukebox plays, but now it's in our Mondays. We light each other on, alright. Neon ain't just for nights. Some folks chase that Friday thrill, but baby, I'm chasing you still. Not just in bars or rodeo lights, but in
had me running, just can't wait. But the mud on my tires told a different tale, and the perfume in the cab was a warning bell. Said I just grabbed the bike and drove on home, but my shirt was wrinkled, my phone was gone. She found a lipstick print on the rearview glass. Now I'm sitting here caught redneck fast. Blame it on my pickup truck alibi. Should've wiped the seat and let the engine lie. Left a beer can rolling in the bed, and a love note I ain't even read. Now I'm begging with my boots untied, and a doghouse bigger than the countryside. If you're gonna run, don't forget to lie, or clean your pickup truck alibi. The tire's still warm, the gas tank low. She knew I wasn't watching late night shows. Radio preset on a love song station, that ain't my taste. That's temptation. Blame it on my pickup truck alibi. Should've scrubbed the truth before goodbye. Left a red scarf stuck behind the seat, and some perfume smell I can't delete. Now she's storming like the 4th of July, and I'm wishing I knew how to cry. If you're gonna cheat, best think it by. Don't trust a pickup truck alibi. She don't need no camera tape. She got 4 wheels that won't escape. Paint chips, gum wrappers, and dust. My whole story's breaking trust. Blame it on my pickup truck alibi. Every dent and detail says goodbye. Could've played it smart, but I played it dumb. Now I'm sleeping where the oil leaks from. So if you're straight, don't even try. You're right, I sell you out, no lie. That's the truth of a pickup truck alibi. The gas tank low, she knew I wasn't watching late night shows. Radio preset on a love song station, that ain't my taste. That's temptation, that's temptation. On my pickup truck alibi. Trucks roll in like a back road sign. Cooler's full and the fire's lit. Tailgate drops, yeah, this is it. She walks up in the worn out boots, spins in circles like a live wire loose. The radio cranking that outlaw sound, and we ain't slowing this party down. We're kicking dust on a Friday night. Boots are stomping in the pale moonlight. Hearts run wild in a southern groove, dancing like we got nothing to lose. Raise your glass, hold it high, we're burning fast and feeling right. Kicking dust on a Friday night. Joe's on the fiddle, swinging mean. Sally's laughing in them cut-off jeans. Old Red Barn's got a brand new beat, with hay on the floor and fire in our feet. We're kicking dust on a Friday night. Boots are stomping in the pale moonlight. Hearts run wild in a southern groove, dancing like we got nothing to lose. Raise your glass, hold it high, we're burning fast and feeling right. Kicking dust on a Friday night. Ain't no come shining through. We're kicking dust on a Friday night, laughing loud till the morning light. Hearts on fire in a country tune, spinning round like a red-hot moon. So clap your hands, scream and shout, this is what life's all about. Kicking dust on a Friday night.
She's sitting quiet at the end of the line, red dress flame in a whiskey sign. No ring, no smile, just lips that burn. One wrong look, you'll never return. The boys all say she's too much heat, but still they trip on restless feet, trying their lines, trying their fate. But she don't love, she incinerates. She's a bar stool wildfire, one spark and you're caught in desire. You think you're safe, then comes a flame, and nothing around you feels the same. She don't warn, she don't wait, she lights you up then leaves the state. Yes, she ain't love, she's wild and dire. She's a bar stool wildfire. Tips her hat and splits in two. You'll smell her perfume in your soul long after she's turned cold. She's a bar stool wildfire, a slow sip turned to funeral pyre. You came for laughs, you left in ash with heartbeats racing way too fast. She don't warn, she don't wait, she lights you up then seals your fate. Yeah, she ain't sweet, she ain't for hire, she's a bar stool wildfire. The band keeps playing, crowd don't know, but you're burning in her undertow. You can't dance, you can't fight, you're just embers in her light. She's a bar stool wildfire, burning down every last desire. Don't chase her eyes, don't try to stay. She'll love you once then walk away. She don't love, she don't retire. She's not a girl, she's a wildfire. You walked in like a worn-out song, with that crooked grin and a heart half gone. I told myself, don't give him a glance, but my feet had plans for one more dance.
You said goodbye 3 times last June, yet here we are beneath the neon moon. You roll your eyes, I tip my hat. We dance, pretend we're done with that.
One step close, I feel that sting.
2 steps back, still pull your string.
Ain't no use trying to fake romance.
It's a honky-tonk heartbreak dance. It's a spin, it's a slide, it's a tear in disguise. It's a smile through 1,000 goodbyes. We twirl like we never broke apart, but girl, we know the truth in our hearts. It's rhythm and ruin, whiskey and chance. Just one more honky-tonk heartbreak summer storm. That hurt still hides in where you're worn. You say one song, but we both know this ain't the last time we let it go. You call me fire, I call you rain,
but we keep dancing through the pain.
'Cause even when our love don't last, our boots still know how to relive the past.
One more dip, one more delay.
Say you'll leave, but then you stay.
It's a reckless doom romance in this honky-tonk heartbreak dance. It's a spin, it's a slide, it's a burn in the chest. It's pretending we gave it our best. We waltz like the past ain't got a hold. But baby, this dance is worn and old. Still we sway like it's one last chance in a honky-tonk heartbreak dance.
You hold too tight, I breathe too fast.
We know this love just ain't built to last. But tonight under these neon lights, we'll lose again and call it right. It's a spin, it's a slide, it's a kiss in retreat. It's memories spilling off our feet. We crash, we burn, we You walked in at 1:45, boots too loud and smile too smooth. Bartender said, son, it's near the end. But then you sat down and said, hi, friend.
You looked lost in your half-warm beer, eyes half shut, but the grin was clear. I said, what's your story, cowboy dear? You said it starts when you sit right here.
It's the last round and the lights are low. We just met, but it kind of flows. Ain't no time for second guess. Just one spark and one sweet mess. No slow dance, no promises missed. Just last round and first kiss.
You said, I don't usually move this fast. I said, cowboy slows in the past. We laughed hard, clinked our glass, and watched the clock run out too fast.
You told me you sing on Friday nights. I said I fix trucks and lose bar fights. But girl, right then in that worn out booth, felt more real than Sunday truth. It's the last round, but we're feeling right. Just one chance to hold you tight. No slow build, no movie script. Just your lips and whiskey lips. Didn't plan for love like this in the last round with a first kiss. Maybe we're just fools tonight, but baby,
since I was 10. Through the window of a bar my daddy drank in. Mama said it's just a lie, but I knew better by Friday night. It ain't just glass and colored glow, it's where broken hearts go toe to toe, where first love fades and jukebox cries, where every fool gives one more try. Neon ain't just a lie, it's a sign that we survived the night. It holds the hurt, the laugh, the lie, the kiss we stole, the last goodbye. It's flickering truth in the whiskey shine, a chapel for the almost right. Yeah, neon ain't just a light. We danced our first under neon stars, right by the pool table in Smoky Bar. You said forever, I said maybe. Now I drink alone where you once saved me. Neon ain't just a lie, it don't judge and it don't lie, just buzzes soft while you ask why. It knows our truth more than we say, and never looks the other way. Neon ain't just a lie, it's the past still burning bright. It knows my name, it knows my scars, it holds my world in these four bars. So raise a glass to the glow tonight, and toast the pain we try to fight. Yeah, neon ain't just a light, it's where I live when nothing's right.
You walked in with boots that shine, eyes like trouble, lips like wine, leaning on the bar, slow and wild. Lord, there's whiskey in your smile.
You sassed the room with just one glance, dared the jukebox to give us a dance, told me lies that felt worthwhile. Girl, there's danger in your smile.
You play cool, but your charm's on fire. You speak sweet, but your eyes conspire. That grin could light this place for miles. Yeah, there's whiskey in your smile.
There's whiskey in your smile, burning slow and wild. One sip and I forget my name. Two steps in, I'm back in the flame. Look like that should come with a trial. There's heartbreak in your whiskey smile.
You laughed and leaned into my space, set my heart to a reckless pace. Said one more round, girl, I'd run a mile to chase the fire in your smile.
You said my name like it was sin, pulled me close, then out again. A love like yours don't come in style, but I keep falling for that smile.
It's smooth like southern rye at night, believes you heard by morning light. That curve of lips, it's dressed in guile. Yeah, there's whiskey
whiskey smile.
I should leave, but I pour one more.
I should stop, but I'm at your door.
We crash, we burn, we spin, we sway, but darling, we still love that way. There's whiskey in your smile, like midnight on the dial. It burns me down and lifts me high. It makes me live and wonder why, but I'll chase it every mile. There's forever in your whiskey smile.
Sunday morning skies turning gold, but I ain't dressed in no white robe. I got a river running past my tires and a heart full of dirt and wildfire. Preacher talks in suits and pews, but my church wears mud on boots. I found grace in the wild and wide, where the Spirit rides shotgun by my side. It's a back road baptism, dust and light where the soul begins, where the wind sings hymns through pine and wire, and the holy rolls on rubber tires. No stained glass, no cathedral kiss, just freedom in a place like this. I ain't washed in water clear, but Lord, I found you out here. Mama prayed I'd come back home, but I found truth in red dirt roads, in every mile an engine hum. I heard the voice I was running from. It's a back road baptism, forgiveness in the setting sun, with bugs on glass and gravel prayers. I lost my guilt out in the air. No choir road, no scripted bliss, just backbeat grace and a rebel's kiss. I ain't dressed for heaven near, but Lord, I feel you out here. Sometimes mercy wears worn tires, sometimes faith lights campfire, and sometimes love don't preach in lines. It revs its soul in overtime. It's a back road baptism, hands up high, no catechism, just a howl and an open sky, and tears I didn't mean to cry. If heaven's waiting past this field, then I've already learned to kneel. I ain't clean, but I'm sincere from this back road baptism out here.
You grabbed your keys and left the door, said I ain't doing this no more. Boots were stomping down that floor, but I've seen that show before.
You left your socks in the sink again. You never listened, count to 10. I swore I'd leave and not look back, but then you made that stupid quack.
I ain't perfect, that's for sure, and I ain't laughing anymore. But darling, stay a little while, not till you drop that crooked smile. You ain't leaving till you smile, not that half smirk, I want full style. That laugh that shakes you out your mood, where your eyes roll but your heart
played it cool. You told our friends I snore and drool. You're lucky I don't walk away, but you keep joking anyway. You slammed the fridge and rolled your eyes. I told you, girl, I love your cries. You tried to frown but cracked a grin. That's when I knew I'd win again.
You get under all my skin, but that's where love begins again. We push and pull, but in your style, I see that sparkle through your trial. You ain't leaving till you smile, even sideways, even wild. You curse my name or hit my chest, I'll still poke fun, you know the rest. No exit sign, no angry dial, 'cause you ain't leaving till you smile. I'd rather fight with you than laugh alone.
You make this bar feel just like home.
So before you grab that truck in style, give me that grin, stay just a while. You ain't leaving till you smile, not the fake one, not your trial. I want the giggle, snort and shake, that kind of grin I can't remake. We love too loud, we fight in style, but you ain't leaving. No, you ain't leaving till you smile. Oh, you're leaving till you smile. You grabbed your keys and slammed the door, said I ain't doing this no more. Boots were stomping down that floor, but I've seen that show before. You left your socks in the sink again. You never listened, count to 10. I swore I'd leave and not look back, but then you made that stupid quack. I ain't perfect, that's for sure, and I ain't laughing anymore. But darling, stay a little while, not till you drop that crooked smile. You ain't leaving till you smile, not that half smirk, I want full style, that laugh that shakes you out your mood, where your eyes roll but your heart feels good. We can fight, throw boots a mile, but you ain't leaving till you smile. You burned the toast and played it cool. You told our friends I snore and drool. You're lucky I don't walk away, but you keep joking anyway. You slammed the fridge and rolled your eyes. I told you, girl, I love your cries. You tried to frown but cracked a grin. That's when I knew I'd win again. You get under all my skin, but that's where love begins again. We push and pull, but in your style, I see that sparkle through your trial. You ain't leaving till you smile,
nothing ever rattled you. But I saw the shake in your two-step slide. Your smile said fine, but your boots denied. You said I'm over her, it's done. But your heel caught on a goodbye run. And when the fiddle played that slow goodbye, you froze mid-spin. Boots don't lie, 'cause boots don't lie like a practice green. They tap the truth you're holding in. You can fake your laugh, you can raise your glass, but your feet still dance to the broken past. So don't say you're fine and try to deny. We both know boots don't lie. I saw her name flash in your stare. When they played her song, you weren't there. Your boots turned out your shoulders tight. You missed the beat, boots told it right. 'Cause boots don't lie like a polished phrase. They remember every lost love's blaze. You can wear new jeans, change your hair, but your boots walk ghosts that still live there. So don't pretend with your whiskey sigh. I've seen the truth, boots don't lie. We all leave footprints we regret, but yours still echo a silhouette. You can spin and stomp the night away, but your soul still got something to say. No, boots don't lie, they don't forget. They dance in rhythm with your secret debt. You can laugh real loud, raise the toast, but your steps still chase what you lost most. So next time you spin, don't even try, 'cause I've learned well, boots don't lie.
You found me sipping gin alone, red lipstick, pretending I'm stoned. You said, darling, didn't we swear last time? And I said, yeah, but lies still rhyme.
You wore that scent I can't forget, same as the night our hearts first met. You laughed and said, this ain't a tune, just barroom promises and cheap perfume.
Barroom promises and cheap perfume,
Where hearts get loud in a lonesome room.
we swear we're done and start again with one slow dance and 2 shots of sin. We say never by the neon bloom, but we're still caught in this old saloon. Barroom promises and cheap perfume.
I told myself, don't take that seat, but your eyes lit fire under my feet. You poured me a lie with that sideways grin, and I drank every drop you poured me in.
You look like hurt with a little hope, all cowboy charm and unraveling rope. I said this time, let's not resume, but your kiss still smelled like cheap perfume. Barroom promises and cheap perfume,
Words that vanish by the afternoon.
we swear we're wise and fall too fast. Try to rewrite what couldn't last. We say goodbye, but make more room for one more lie beneath this moon. Barroom promises and cheap perfume.
know how this ends,
but we're better at breaking than being friends.
and as long as this jukebox plays our tune,
We'll be singing in shadows and smelling like truth. Barroom promises and cheap perfume, a love too wild, a heart too soon. We dance in smoke, we fade in light, we fall apart about every night. But I take it back like I always do, with nothing left but a worn out tune. Barroom promises and cheap perfume.
She's got diesel on her boots and dirt on her jeans, hair tied back chasing wild machine. She don't wait for green lights to go, she's thunder rolling down the back road. Lipstick red like a setting sun, spins that wheel like a loaded gun. You can try but you won't catch, she leaves tire tracks and never looks back. She's fire behind the wheel, burning rubber, breaking steel. A heart that roars, a soul that flies, ain't no breaking those blue jean thighs. You can chase her but she won't yield. She's fire, fire behind the wheel. She don't need a map or a man to lead, just an open lane and a full speed creed. Her dreams run fast, her grip runs tight, and Lord, she owns the night. She's fire behind the wheel, burning rubber, breaking steel. A heart that roars, a soul that flies, ain't no breaking those blue jean thighs. You can chase her but she won't yield. She's fire, a fire behind the wheel. She's more than smoke and gasoline, she's every rebel's hometown queen. So clear the road, let freedom scream. She's the queen of this machine. She's fire behind the wheel. No chains, no rules, no deal. With every turn she writes her song, fast and loud and always strong. You can love her but she won't kneel. She's fire behind the wheel. She's more than smoking gasoline, she's every rebel's hometown queen. So clear the road, let freedom scream. She's the queen of this machine. She's fire behind the wheel. No chains, no rules, no deal. With every turn she writes her song, fast and loud and always strong. You can love her but she won't kneel. She's fire shelf. Never beat the world or outshine myself, but I wake up swinging, boots laced tight, and I give this life one hell of a fight. My truck don't shine, it growls and spits, but it still gets me where life hits. I don't lead the race, but I run it fast, 'cause I ain't first, but I sure ain't last. I ain't first, but I ain't last. I get knocked down, but I bounce back fast. I ain't the star, but I ain't the shame. Still dancing hard in the loser's lane. You can laugh, I'll raise my glass to every stumble that I passed. Yeah, I ain't first, but I ain't last. I've loved and lost and loved again. A few good nights, a lot of amen. I've missed my shot more times than not, but I still show up with all I got. I ain't first, but I ain't last. Still got grit in my hourglass. May not shine in the record books, but I'm still swinging with outlaw looks. So if you're down and feeling trash, remember this, that storm don't last. You ain't first, but you ain't last. They don't cheer for folks like me, no limelight, just gasoline. But we keep going mile by mile, turning scars into country style. No, I ain't first, but I ain't last. I drive my life like it's built to crash. Still playing hard with a busted string, still toasting loud with nothing to bring. So here's to underdogs moving fast. We weren't built to break, just built to last. I ain't first, but I ain't last.
Just a little fight, not the final flight. But your hands trembled when they touched my skin, like you were leaving more than you let in.
I said I'd be back by Monday noon, but I left my words floating in the room.
And when you looked, you didn't cry, but baby, you kissed me like you meant goodbye. You kissed me like you meant goodbye, like the truth was hiding in your side. And no packed bags, no loud goodbyes, just silence louder than the sky. We didn't speak, but we both knew why. You kissed me like you meant goodbye.
I heard your heels on the hardwood floor. You didn't slam it, just close the door.
No final words, no sad refrain, just perfume hanging like your name.
You didn't beg, and I didn't stay. Guess we gave up in our own way. We didn't fight, we didn't try. You just kissed me like you meant goodbye.
You kissed me like you meant goodbye, like love had run completely dry. No letters left, no tears to cry, just one last touch we can't deny. We said I'll see you, but that's a lie. You kissed me don't need a scene.
Maybe silence says what words can't mean.
But I still feel your lips each night, and wonder if you're sleeping right. You kiss me like you meant goodbye. No fireworks, no reasons why. Just heartbreak hiding in your eyes. Like every truth we lived was shy. Though we never said the line, you kissed me like you meant goodbye.
You left your boots in the kitchen sink, didn't rinse your plate, didn't stop to think. Then you snored through half my show. I swear you do it just for show.
You bought more shoes, filled up the floor, left 10 candles by the bathroom door. You yelled at me for breathing loud, but still you call me your stubborn clown.
I roll my eyes, you lose your cool.
I take the blame, you change the rules.
And every time, without a sign, it ends with me uncorking wine.
You start the fight, I pour the wine.
You raise your voice,
I say you're fine. We fuss and swing like laundry lines, but somehow love's still intertwined.
you slam the door,
I grab the glass.
you talk too fast, I let it pass. Ain't perfect, no, but it's still mine. You start the fight, I pour the wine.
Your mama calls and takes your side. I nod and smile and let it slide. You say I'm wrong and hug me tight, and I forget what we fought that night.
You burn the toast and blame the bread. You leave the lights on in your head, but somehow still it all feels big.